What's up, gamers? It's your boy, SealiteDraws, back at it again with art. Like I do. It's my thing. I don't know if people knew this, but I'm an artist. I'm very funny. But so I'll be drawing like usual. You sound dead, dude. I am dead, that's why. No, I'm really tired, and Photoshop was like, hey, so I'm gonna update to the latest version. And I was like, no. So I had to struggle a bit through like cancelling that and kind of just getting back into the thing that it was supposed to be. But here we are, and I did do it in exactly 5 minutes too, which I count as a score. But good evening, people. I'll be doing art. Specifically, I'll be doing. I'm working on a Christmas collab with Sweden Arts, or Turquoise Pineapple, or Iris, or just Bitch, as I call her, which is the most suitable name, honestly. And I just have the shading left, so I'm gonna do that, and then if I find the time, which I hopefully will, I will do some badass Marvin work as well, because like I don't even know what happened, but I was like, yeah, no, I should wait with the shading so I can do it during the live stream. And so I was like, yeah, I'll do that, great. And then I was just like, okay, so I'm just gonna do some realism because I really like that. And then I found Marvin. But then I found a reference on Tumblr. I was scrolling through Tumblr looking for like Sean references because I wanted to draw Sean because I'm that kind of person. And then I just found a reference where I was like, bruh. So I picked that one, and I was like, I wanna searched up for some like I searched up for some like war paint stuff, and then boom, something spawned. But yeah, okay, I'll be shading work. The struggle I do have words really are hard. Struggle I have, don't do that. I don't have my palette. Wait, I do. I saved just the shading. I'm a smart person. Sometimes, not like occasionally, like now. Right now I am a smart person, so just give it to me, thanks. I keep noticing every time that I move over to Windows, because I say this every single time, I work on a Mac. So when I move over to Windows and everything suddenly is hypersensitive to every single thing I do, it's scary because I haven't even warmed up. I just kind of plopped in and was like, okay, so do thing. And now my brain's like, okay, the thing feels different. Word really hard. Listen. I know things. I swear. I know it's hard to believe, but I know things, okay? Anyway, so how was people's day? What did you do today? Is it even day or like evening in your time zone? I don't know. If it isn't, then how was your other time of day? But if people live in my time zone, then how was your day? Shit. That's valid. Sometimes days be like that, honestly. I didn't do shit and then I ate. It's morning here for you to. I'm sorry. No, but I didn't do shit and then I ate. That's honestly, that's the bare minimum of human things you need to do. So you did that, so congrats. You were successful at doing human things. I personally went and bought new shoes because mine are cold as fuck and it's big old Scandinavia time, which means that it's snow and I can't walk around in sneakers in snow. So I bought some big old black boots for myself and I love them. I did almost the same as Maya, but instead of eating I slept. That's also the bare minimum of human thing, so you also did good. Congrats. But now y'all get to listen to me be a nerd and talk about the things that I care about, such as art. Large thank. That's a very large thank. I'm happy to receive. Okay, but I have a story. Tell, please. I don't want to be the only one talking. Oh god. Why do my messages... If my mods are being good mods, then please don't make me confirm every message, because I don't want to be the person to do that. My day could have been better. I was planning to do I was planning to cosplay, draw stuff, and do some other shit, but I just ended up with me lying in bed and watching Sean. Honestly, watching Sean is beyond the thing you have to do as a human being. So, like, that means you're even better than the other ones. Like the other two in this chat. There's 5 people in this chat. Then the other 2 people that are active. So, you get an even bigger congratulations, because you did something that the other ones didn't. You did something that you don't have to do, but you still did. Big brain. I'm very knowing about the kids and the culture. I'm a part of the kids and the culture, so I should definitely know it. Did people, by the way, the people that are on Twitter, did people just like, when they woke up, there was suddenly just like a huge, like this meme on Twitter that like came out of nowhere. I was like, why is this? How is this? Where did it come from? It's like, it's a bunch of like fingers pointing in towards a circle or something, and then it's just like says something in the middle, and it's really weird, and I don't get it. My dad told me that there's a Marvel hero called Man-Eater, and I just answered, it's such a gay name. Man, I hope he's gay. And that made my dad laugh. Oh, that's great. That's such a gay name. And I hope he's gay. That's like my everyday thought, honestly. Just like, man, he sounds gay. I hope he's gay. Felix is the most gay name, though. I claimed it as my own name, so it's a gay name now. It's just what happens. Yeah, Twitter was... Whoa. No, gay is. Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. I really don't like doing the base shading for things. It's really boring. And I should probably change up the way I do shading because of the fact that it's boring. But I've kind of been doing it now for years, so I'm scared of changing it up. But I did, the people that are on my Discord knows, but I'm working on a style challenge again. I have about 8 drawings done out of 20 because I started back in like summer and then I kind of just noped out of the rest and then I picked it up again recently. So hopefully I'll get the first part done soon. But I'm getting commissioned for a really big thing soon, which is gonna take up a lot of my time. Ugh. So we'll see, but hopefully it's gonna be out soon. And soon is like a month. Hopefully it's gonna be out before the millennium shift. Not millennium, words? I don't know, before 2020. Before 2020. But I can say, I'm gonna get the list actually. I'm gonna get the list of the things. I should mute my phone. Luckily enough, no one messaged me, so no one had to hear my screaming phone. But basically, I am doing... The styles that I'm doing are Humble Cacti, Puppy Relp, Family of 6, Jellyfish Doodler, Beanie Boop, J of Memory, Ugly Network, Goobermouch, Hopisl, Vaikun, Vanya Melodita, Cyanacity, Rexixima, Sparkle Pines, Leo Bashi, Pistachio Lan, Lucy Morningstar, Softinan, Worm Puke, and then my own. I have Humble Cacti, Puppy Relp, Family of 6, Jellyfish Studio, Beanie Boop, Rexixima, Sparkle Pines, and Lucy Morningstar done. You are first because I really wanted to do your style, and that has been done for ages now. So, but it wasn't the one that I started with. I actually started with other ones, but you're first in the list. I'm doing them completely out of order anyway, so it's like I'm kind of just doing which ones I like and aren't afraid of. I was really fucking scared of Sparkle Pine style though, because that's like realism territory kinda, and I take hours doing realism, so I got scared. So I was kind of like, usually I would just wait and have it last, but then I just pushed myself, was like, no, I'll do it now instead, and just, I would think I was done with like 5. Yeah, I was done with 5, and then I just went down to that person in the list and just finished it and felt happy because it was good. Yeah, I can say I had the most fun so far with the shading on Rexixima's one, because that was like painting-ish, and I found a new love for painting, which I hated before, but no, it was really fun. Digital painting is very different though. So that's that. But it has a lot of color in the shading and it was really different from how I usually do things, so it was fun. But at the same time, it wasn't like line art because almost everyone else in the list does like clear, clean line art, and I'm just like, whoa, I don't do that. I have a very sketchy line art. I have a very sketchy line art. Yeah, I'm sure. I should just like try again with words when I grow up because I don't know them right now. You're still fast, dude. I'm still amazed. Ooh, bruh, don't. I'm getting a commission soon that is worth 850 crowns, which translates to $85. And I'm like, bruh. I'm like, no IA about my line art. That's, I know exactly what that emotion is. That's, yeah. I don't know what you're trying to tell me, Maya. I honestly don't know. Big money dick bag. Hell yeah. Big dick money bags. Honestly don't. No, but it's weird because I can actually spend money. And I usually can't do that. I just buy fucking cola for like a week and then it's like, oh, it's gone. And now I'm like, I can buy cola for a week and still get paid. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die from a sugar overload. Oof. Sure. Oh, Julian. Hi. I know who you are. I'm not gonna be the annoying person. Big dick, big balls. That's me, alright. I have the biggest dick. Like, it is so big that it stretches across Europe, even all the way over to Washington. And that's when you know. That's when you know. I love the Pokemon balls and the sweater. Yeah. I had so much fun with the sweater, honestly. I just like yeeted out with all of it. Well, you know me and I barely know you. Well, Julian, then welcome to the SealiteDraws stream, where I talk about how much I fucking hate being an artist and do art. It's really fun. We have a lot of fun here on the SealiteDraws channel. That is very weird for me to say. I don't like saying that. Yes, but the art is hella nice though. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm the one and only SealiteDraws. That's how you recognize me. Just like everyone knows who SealiteDraws is, honestly. It makes my sweater. No. Listen here. That's illegal. That's illegal. You're going to prison. I am so sorry, but you're going to prison. You have a very different style in yours that is uncomparable to the kind of style that I have. Your style is good and perfect in your own way, and you should not compare it to the style of mine. Great. Okay, but since I've been doing the same fucking playlist forever, I do want to get a bot going that can both do some funny commands, like type in fucking gay and answer with some funny shit, because that's fun. But I also want to make it so that people can request music through the bot, because I've been playing the same playlists for ages now, and I kind of need to just like have new music in the background. The same applies to you. I know. I don't know what you're referring to, but I know. That's like a big brain moment right there. But since I don't have a bot set up right now, you can still just like, if you know a song that's not too hype and not too rap, which is like, I'll just choose songs that I actually enjoy myself. But just send songs in chat if you wanna hear something specific. I do want to keep a bit of a chill vibe still, because I am tired. So I guess it's a matter of perspective, but is the left one's eyes black or blue? The character has like inverted eyes. It's not my character, it's Sweden Art's character, and the one of the eyes is like black with a black iris with kind of like blue. I don't know the terms of eyes. But basically it's like inverted. Hello, Luna. I sound so mechanical when I say hello to people. I really hate it. It's really annoying. But I hope people don't take my mechanicalness as something insincere, because I do want to sound nice when I say hello to people. For how long have you been drawing this kind of art? I have been drawing since 2012. I started at the beginning, like January of 2012, so next year it's gonna be 7 years. 7? Yeah, 7. No, 8. Oh my god. I just got like whiplash of like, you have been drawing for 8 years. I'm like, wait. What happens in that time? What did I do? I just drew buff dudes for 8 years. But yeah, in January it's gonna be 8 years since I started drawing. But like, it's that thing of like, people usually ask like, oh, how long have you been drawing? And most artists just answer like, oh, my entire life. Because technically, most of us have been drawing our entire lives, in the sense of like, we picked up a pen or like a paintbrush when we were like 2 years old and just started like dabbing paint across the canvas, looking like shit. But like, and then it just kind of evolved into something else. But I like to say that I started at 2012 because that's the time that I like sat down, actually had like a goal in mind of like, I'm gonna become better at this, and I specifically want to draw this, and I drew every single day. It's like, I have been drawing almost every single, I drew every single day for 5 years. And then me being big brain, I kind of managed to burn myself out on that. So I had to take a long break from drawing. Like, I didn't draw for like 2 months. Like, I didn't even doodle at all, just like nothing, because I just despised drawing. And then I picked it up again kind of slowly. Like, I picked it up and just, now I don't draw, I don't do like exactly daily for an entire year. I do more on impulse, and I get less impulse. That's the thing, where I just kind of, sometimes I do have to draw because I get paid to draw certain things and I have to get those done within a time, like a certain time. But like my personal art, I just kind of draw when I feel like it, and sometimes I have to kind of tell myself to not draw too much because I don't want to fuck up again with burning out, because that was not fun. It's also, it's really hard because like originally it was just a hobby. It was literally just like, yeah, I just draw because it's fun, and then somewhere along the lines it just turned into like, oh, what do you do in your spare time? I no longer answer, oh, I draw. I answer everything except for art, and when people ask like, oh, what do you work with? I answer art. Which is, in some occasions, that's kind of sad, because like, yeah, it's no longer just a thing I do for fun. It's just kind of have to do it, and yeah. I should actually read the chat. I got stuck on a tangent. I'm gonna buy the sticker Felix to put on my computer. That sounds dope. And then you can call, like, when people ask who it is, don't say who it is, just say buy his art. I'm broke. Songs Hands by Brian Lanning. I'll check that out. I love how you made Alex not look male or female because they're non-binary. Love it. Thank you. I do like to think that I know how to draw non-binary people by now, because Jamie, my main OC, is bigender. So, but the thing is, I kind of go, they're kind of mask presenting, so people probably don't know what that means. I need to explain myself. It presents kind of like masculine in a sense, but like clothing, and he accepts like male pronouns or female, like he accepts any pronouns. So I kind of like lean towards making him more masculine looking, because that's what he would actually look like. Plus he's had surgeries and shit, so he does actually look more masculine than feminine. But the things that I kind of gathered from like making people look non-binary is to just like mix it up with stereotypically male looking things and like stereotypically female looking things, such as if you see someone with like a strong jawline, that's usually quite a male thing. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that because I just generally like drawing jawlines that are sharp. But it's also just like more of a masculine presenting thing. And then I just went from reference, because in the reference you gave them eyelashes, so I was like, yeah, I'll give them more like pronounced eyelashes. And then I just hair is a lot of difference. Says hottest person on earth. That's true. Ethan though, like today's video from Unus Anus, that was the trip, man. Like, I'm so concerned for the two guys. Honestly, I don't even know. I'm reverted to just say Unus Anus instead of it's anus. It's anus now. Yeah, no, I'm gonna call it Unus Anus. That's just how it is now. They've done it to themselves, honestly. One thing I really like since I started streaming, because I remember like the first times that I started streaming, I was so fucking scared. Like, honestly, the kind of like anxiety that I got, it's not even like I'm talking about like my true wow. I was about to say my first, and then I read your comment, Maya. My first Instagram live streams, I remember just being so fucking scared of just like, oh, everyone's gonna hate me, everyone's gonna judge me, just no one's gonna show up. It's gonna be all of these things. And now I'm just like, I feel no anxiety whatsoever streaming, and it's fucking great, because like, as you can probably hear, like if you go back to my first live stream I had on YouTube, I was quiet for like minutes on. And now I don't have a webcam. I really want to get a webcam. That's something I really need, because like I'm very expressive when I talk. I use my hands a lot, and like I have a lot of expressions in my face. So it's really fun how I just kind of, because now it doesn't even feel like it doesn't feel like a live stream. It feels like I'm actually sitting like drawing and talking to friends. That's the thing. And it's it's a very strange experience, but it's a very nice experience. And that's why I really do want to get a webcam, because I do the thing of like, I record myself every month because of hormone process, and I want to see like the difference of my voice and how I act and all that shit. So I have gotten used to like looking into a camera without feeling off or weird. So I can actually like look at a camera and just like see it as a pair of eyes. It's really weird. Like, it's hard to explain, because I remember when Sean was talking about it, it's like, oh no, it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like a camera. It feels like a person or like a bunch of people, and like I just didn't understand because I was like, but it is literally a camera. And now that I've actually know that feeling myself, I know exactly what he's talking about. And it's really funny. I really want to do more like personal content that isn't just drawing. I really want to do more of my face and editing and stuff because I just fucking love that. And I feel like it should be less about... I know I'm called SealiteDraws, but I want to just create whatever the fuck makes me happy. I saw an error in the color. Whoa. Chat. I mean, I'm gonna be dead in a year, so why not just watch them play with sex toys? Valid. Honestly, just like when Mark put the fucking dildo on the drill and the fucking explosion of laughter, I'm like, same. How do commissions actually work? Do you do like a decided thing, or is it a bit like give and take with the buyer? Because I would like to buy one, but I have no idea how I want it to look. So basically, when it comes to any sort, like, I'm very open with just like not receiving too many references. It's very hard as an artist to just like draw something that is explained, and it's gonna be a lot of just like back and forth of sending sketches and be like, hey, is this what you're thinking? And then kind of going like, no, it's like more this, more like curly hair or whatever the fuck. So it is a base point of like, when buying a commission, it should be, you should have as many references as possible, or just like, because I have a finished reference sheet of my characters that like I can just send that and they get the information they need in one thing. That's the best fucking shit to receive, honestly, when someone's like, yeah, I got a reference, and I'm like, oh, bless. When it comes to realism, it's even more important. That's why I included it in the notes, that I specifically need a good reference, because I'm not drawing from memory, and that like I am drawing exactly what I'm seeing and then kind of sprinkling in case of like, because I can switch up hairstyles when it comes to realism. That's just like, when it comes to sketching, I can switch up hairstyles, and probably like eye placement and like simple shit. But the majority, I will need like a specific reference that you want me to like draw, basically. So I recently had a person that didn't have a reference, so they just kind of went like, so this drawing, like, sent me drawings that I've already made and kind of pointed out specifically like the way you drew the hair or like the way you use these colors, and I was like, okay, kind of, because a reference, do you mean like a photo? If it's, yeah, basically, if it's a reference of a if you want like a character drawn, then it's a photo of that character. Or like if you want me to draw this character, you'd send me a picture of this character and be like, this, I want this. But if it's realism, yeah, then I want a specific like photo of what you want me to draw. It is like, usually you can just like go, hey, I want, like, I usually just answer questions, because I've had people that are like, I've never commissioned anyone before, how does things work? And I just kind of, okay, so I need this, and like, it works like this. I do help with the process, you don't have to know everything. And I know I myself really want to commission people. Like, I've been staring at Jane's Pillages sheet for like years, not even years, probably like a few months. And I've been just staring at the prices. I'm like, I have the money, but I'm too scared to contact her. I am so terrified, but like, I shouldn't be, because I have had people that are like, hey, so I want a commission. Just like, kind of like, awkwardly telling me, just like, oh yeah. And like I don't mind at all of people like, yeah, I don't really know how things work, like yada yada. So I know for a fact that she would be like, yeah, okay, so I can just prices are this, I can do this, and like, and I just like, the base thing I know from experience is just like, read everything, every piece of information that the commissioner, like, or like the person that is doing the commission, I don't know words, like every piece of information that they leave like put out, read all of that before you ask questions. That's a base thing of like, if you for example, like, oh, will the artist draw this, you can usually find like a piece of information that says like, oh, I will draw this, or I will draw this, and I will not draw this. So that's usually a good thing of like, for example, like, oh, I really want this like superhero to be drawn. You can usually find specifically like, because in mine, I don't do like mecha stuff or like armor, medieval armor shit. So that's usually like a good thing of like finding that and be like, okay, so I can't ask him to do this. I lost my train of thought. My dad really wants me to commission you to do my brothers in realism style, and I'm excited. Oh. I feel so like, it's really weird because usually I like, I usually do get commissioned from people that I know personally. That's something. Like I recently, like, I got commissioned by my friend, Lisa, for example, commissioned me recently, and then I got commissioned by my aunt, and it's like, it's family. I kind of like, I know these people, so I don't really have to be super professional in it. I just kind of go, hey, so where the fuck is my money? Or just like, I can kind of just like throw in a bit of banter in the conversation, and it feels really casual. But then I did have like a person I didn't know that was like, hey, so like, it was our first conversation where we were like, so I want a commission of this, it probably add up to this, right? And like, I had to actually just like be like professional. And it was like, it wasn't hard to actually be professional, because like I've done that before. Like, I kind of have to be a bit professional in any kind of commission sense, because I can't just go, yeah, so whatever the fuck, I'll draw this, pay me, whatever. Like, I have to kind of just explain a bit at least. So there's that, but it was it felt really like, it gave me a boost of confidence of me just kind of knowing what I was talking about in a sense. And it was even better when the person knew what I was talking about as well, because I could kind of just go like, they were asking like, hey, can you draw me in this specific style? I'm just like, can you draw me with this hairstyle? And I was kind of like, oh yeah, which hairstyle? Like, and they just like knew. It was a weird experience. I was being an affairs man. I was actually working for once, which it's pretty dope. I felt like an adult, which I am almost 18. And don't go off. I know, Luna, that you're really older and you're gonna be like, oh, such a precious little baby, you think you're old. I'm just like, it's a big thing for me to actually like, yeah, so you're legal adult now. You're supposed to do all of these things, and like, you're graduating soon. You're supposed to be doing things with your life. I'm just like, I like Jacksepticeye. It's like, bruh. It's that strange pressure of like, you're supposed to do things with your life now. I'm like, nah. I'm getting a question. I want to know how you would draw Loki. Oh lord. I don't know how I would draw Loki, honestly. I mean, I'm waiting because like, I'm waiting for that moment where someone just goes, hey, so I'm gonna pay you to draw Jamie, and I'm gonna be like, what? Because that's the thing people do sometimes. They just like yeet into someone's inbox and just go, so you have this dope character, I want to see you draw him again, I'm just gonna give you money for it. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, I guess it's dope. I get paid to do whatever the fuck I want. That's something I really like though, when commissioners just like pay you to draw whatever the fuck you want, or like pay you to draw something that you actually like. It's really fun. Or just like when I don't have to draw OCs. That's really fun. Because drawing OCs it is fun, like seeing someone's design and just kind of doing it on my own. Oh god, that is wrong. But it's a different experience when someone's like, yeah, just draw a fucking Jacksepticeye. I'm like, dope, I've done that a few times. God. Can we talk about... I know you said Luna in the beginning, but I'm also here. Can we talk about Logan in yesterday's video, and also Joanne? And someone's dying of that TikTok with Sean, like, I love that video. It's good shit. It's good shit. It's really relaxing to just listen to you talk. Thank you. I like hearing myself. I know that's gonna sound really weird, but like, I can actually listen to myself without cringing horribly like I used to do, because now I actually have a bass voice. And I can actually enjoy my own voice without like hating it terribly. So that's really fucking nice. And I can actually like, it was a thing before that my dysphoria used to kick in, and like when I was talking and I just went silent in the middle of a sentence and just like, I don't want to hear myself. But now I can like, if I'm silent for a few days, just like being home alone, and then like someone comes home and I have to start talking again, I don't stop. Like because I'm expecting that squeaky tiny voice again, and then you just hear like, I can feel my throat vibrating when I talk. And I want to keep hearing that because I actually like hearing my own voice for once. It's really, it's fun. I liking yourself is fun. You should all strive to like yourself. It's really good for you. Yeah, you're all babies. Thanks. Oh god. The first time I asked someone for a commission, I paid and they didn't send me a sketch for about 2 to 3 weeks. And then I asked them about it, and apparently they were taking new meds. Meds. I'm gonna say that's what you were saying. And I felt so bad. You should definitely not feel bad over contacting someone over something you paid. Because if you've already paid someone, you like, because that's the thing I always like add when I do get paid. I can just go, okay, so this is what's gonna happen during the process. I kind of just go, okay, so I'm gonna send you, if it's realism, I think I would send, because I've only had a sketch realism commission so far. I haven't actually had like a full-on blended one that's taking multiple passes, because like those realism takes longer. It takes way more longer than like a normal drawing. And I usually go in multiple passes of like, because usually I just have like line art, flat color, and then shading, and then blended shading. But with realism, I really don't, I just kind of do everything at the same time. Like I can start blending one portion and then like not even finish coloring the hair. It's kind of all over the place. So I'd have to send it like in multiple passes. It's kind of be like, okay, so this is how it looks now. Do you want this kind of shading, or like should I shade this up? Like I usually like contact in the middle. So sorry, I just burped. I just kind of contact in the middle of the process and go like, so this is how far I've come so far. And definitely, like I always tell people that like you can message me at any time and just like ask for an update. Good night, Maya. Sleep well. Dream about girls. I always tell people that like you can message me anytime and just I'll send an update on how far I've come so far, because as a buyer you deserve to know how your product is going. So, but like if you have, they had a valid excuse of like, so I couldn't because this, and then you should not feel bad over asking for what you deserve, and it's like none of you have to feel bad. I was scared to ask if you about. You should definitely not. Listen, okay, so is that I treated yours very differently than what I would do in a professional environment. I just kind of flopped it around a bit because it was you and you're my friend, so I didn't really have to be that like strict professional dude. But like, yeah, you can just like ask me whatever the fuck about an update, and like if you get an answer of like, because I have to actually, especially if I'm talking to someone on Instagram, I do have to like send from my computer. I have to send it to my phone, which I can only do when I'm connected to the Wi-Fi or when I have my computer and my phone going. So sometimes I would have to be like, I can't right now because I'm like at the train station or whatever the fuck. But usually I'd get it going as quick as possible. I feel like I'm a good person at taking care of commissions. I don't know how you're supposed to handle it. I just kind of handle it in the sense that I would like to be handled. So I do get an anxiety still over commissions because I don't know exactly how you're supposed to handle it, and it's still just like, so far as you've been friends. So I don't know. Words. Ethan commissioned for Ethan on the wall. That's what I'm commissioning, you know. Okay. Well, sure. I like drawing Ethan. I do have one Ethan drawing in the process that's like waiting, because I do have a list on my phone of things that I really have to finish, because it's been there for months, those projects, so I actually want to get them done, and it's really satisfying to just see like crossed off things on my notes. I do think I have an idea for what I would like, but I'm afraid that it would be too convoluted. Go ahead, like if it is, then we'll handle it then. Like, I can usually do most things. So just like eat the idea at me and we'll come to a agreement on something and get it going. Right now I don't have any commission that's been paid, so my slots are all open. There's two people in my that has like is in the waiting list. There's one person that's yet to send me references of things, which is like, I've kind of told them like, no, you can't pay until I've got the references, because I want to be able to work on the thing. And then I have, it's a really sweet thing actually. It's my dad and my bonus mom are paying me to draw my little brother. My little brother. Like I have a baby in the family, he's 7 months old. And they want like, cause I did portraits of me and my older brother, like for last Christmas, and they want another one of my baby brother to like match up like in the same kind of like style, and so that they match and they can have it above the TV in the living room. And it's like I can really see, like I have a clear image in my head, and I'm really certain that we have the same image in our head. So it's also due to it being my family, and due to me being like, I can really just see myself working on that because I find it fun to work on. So I'm probably just gonna I'm upping it to full body, because not only because it's like God, I'm trying to talk, it's not working. I'm like reading chat and talking at the same time. It's really hard. I lost my train of thought. Shit happens, and then you just forget what the fuck you were talking about. Yeah, no, it's gone. I'll move on to the next thing. I was scared. I love to have Ethan on my wall, so commission you when you can take more. Yeah, I can take more, like, now. That's the thing. I'm waiting for my, I can't say parents, it's one of my parents and his wife. it's like, it's a very distinct thing that I care about. But I'm waiting for a reference from them, and then I can get started on that thing, and it's gonna be first on my list if that's like the first thing that gets paid. It's you three, or Luna and Isra, you're gonna have like a like a war. Just like first to the line, they're the one to get their commission done first. The first one to get references done and get it paid. That's the first one I'm gonna start working on. I added a tiny thing to Avery's design. Tell me, I want to hear. I should do thing. Oh god. It's just, I know when you can type. Is me poor right now? Oh, yeah, you've already spent money on me, so. Honestly, I'm like, you should not do more money on me. Spend money on yourself. Technically you are. If you're buying a commission, then you're technically spending money on yourself. Because you're buying a... Yeah. I mean, the other one wasn't for yourself. That was a birthday gift to one of your friends. So it doesn't really count. There's a white... No, it's not a white line. It's just shading off. God. I added a black ring on his middle finger to show his asexual. Bruh! I have one of those! Oh my god. It's dope. I really like that. It's really nice. I would ask which finger you put it on to be like even more specific on stuff, but not even I know which finger you're supposed to have the ring, like which hand you're supposed to have the ring on. Did I say finger or hand? I was supposed to say hand anyway. Not even I know which one you're supposed to have it on, so just go for the one your guts is telling you. I have mine on my left hand because I like left and I'm left-handed, so that's my reasoning. I don't know if that's the correct reasoning, but it's mine. I'm buying even art for my wall. That's so valid. I really want to buy my own shit. Like, the main reason why I put up my art on Redbubble is because I want my own stuff on my wall. That's like the main reason. And then it just kind of became a... because there was one person, I actually don't even know them. I've seen their username across Tumblr occasionally. They bought one of my things, and then he said about one of my things. And it's just kind of like a bonus thing of like, yeah, I get money from it as well. But mainly, I just do it because I want my own shit. I'm a selfish bitch. No, it's not selfish to like my own things, honestly. It's such a... I've been told that that's such a Swedish mentality. To like... to not praise yourself. Apparently, that's a very Swedish thing, apparently. Which is kind of like, I didn't realize it until my mom said that, actually, of like, we were talking about it. She was like, yeah, I'm really proud of myself for like working out today. And I kind of went, oh yeah, proud of herself. And she was like, it's such a Swedish mentality to like not allow people to be proud of themselves, like think highly of themselves. And like it kind of hit me of just like, damn. Yeah, I've been doing that my entire life, of just like dissing people because or just like dissing myself as well. Of just like, no, I'm not allowed to like my own things. So I have stopped doing that. Of like, I actually allow myself to say like, yeah, I'm proud over myself, and like I like this artwork, and like actually when people, because I still get that from some friends who are like, yeah, I would say I like this, but that's like so selfish, and I'm like, it's not though. Liking yourself and liking the things you create or anything like that, like that's good. You should like the things you create and the things you do and yourself. That's like, it's not, yeah, the thing of like, you don't want to come off as rude. But like, it's not a rude thing. That's the thing. We just kind of have it ingrained in our head that like, oh yeah, that's such a rude thing. But like, no. Oh, good night, Julian. Hope you enjoyed my rambling. I have so much SealiteDraws merch. Man, I am a big fan. It's like, you are my biggest fan, honestly. You get the medal of biggest fan. Congrats. Is there any way to show that your error, is that how you pronounce it? Arrow. It sounds like I'm saying arrow, which is not what I'm saying. I'm saying arrow. Words, man. I don't think there is. Not from... I'm a proud Sealiter. Hell yeah, it's my Sealiters, alright. You know what? That's what you all are now. You all are Sealiters. Oh my god, no. I don't like that. But no, I don't think there's a way to show that you're arrow, because I haven't heard about it. I only know about the flag. Like, that's the only thing. Wow, I actually kept up the chat. I was gonna put in music. Oh my god, I didn't do that. Music. God, it's so far up. Fine. There we go. Oh, this was from, oh, yeah, you've put this in one of my, I was asking for music, like, hey, put in a song and I'll rate it. You put this one in. I remember that. I have a big brain. I remember things. And then there's could you from Dial. There you go. Yeah, I recognize this one from that. I have a very good memory. Ocean Mate. Oh yeah, no, that was 2 minutes ago. Man, you're late. I've kind of given up on copyright when it comes to my live streams. I kind of just like, I don't have monetization on. It doesn't matter. Yes! Yancy. We were, God, this was very loud. I need to lower my own volume. It shouldn't affect you guys. No, it doesn't. Ha. We were on Discord yesterday listening to like a bunch of Swedish classics plus and then we just delved, that's the word. Wow, I actually said that correctly. We delved into Nina Sex Party, and then Maya just went Yancy. And I was like, yes. Oh, you can't just search for Yancy. By the way, I'm one of the Yancy stans. I'm one of those. It's on Spotify. I love that. One of those annoying little shits that like Yancy way too much for my own good. Yeah, Yancy is one of the characters from a High Speed Markiplier. It's the prison guy that's way too soft. I love him. I still have Another pass with shading. Wow, we love that. Also, while I'm gonna be a bit soft here, thank you all for spending your night with me, by the way, or like evening. I don't know. It's half one in my time zone. It's always really sweet when I see people show up and stay and interact, because like my streams wouldn't be anything if people didn't like actually come and watch and interact and talk, and we just kind of all have nice conversations. It's a really sweet time, and thank you for wanting to just like not go to bed. Basically, it's it's nice. Y'all are nice. I finally gone through every video. I've flipped my shit at ending 31. I don't know if I think we should keep off spoilers, but yeah, I went through them. I went through all of them Halloween actually. While my partner was like sitting behind me, was like, "You are really boring." I'm like, "It's Markiplier. Wait." But yeah, ending 31. I think it's ending 15 or 16. That's the other one that's like, bruh. Yeah. Also, the fucking codes, fuck that. I didn't want to do the codes. It's like, Tumblr, help me. I'm too lazy to do this. 16, yeah. How long are you planning to stream? Probably for 2 hours, I think. Might be less, depending on how much energy I have. Right now, I've been fucking up my sleep schedule. Do I know the song? I recognize it. I recognize the beginning, at least. Oh god, where's my eraser? This reminds me of one of my characters. I don't know the lyrics to I Don't Want to Be Free yet. I haven't listened to it enough, so I won't be able to sing. I generally don't want to sing on a live stream because I don't want to break your hearing. I did sing my heart out on Discord yesterday, but yeah, I broke some ears. I can't sing at all. But the thing is, like, I'm confident in singing. I can actually sing, usually, and, like, not give a fuck. And people are like, oh, that means you're good at singing, right? You telling us that you can, like, can sing without a problem. And I'm like, no. Me daring to sing does not mean that I know how to sing. Like, I am absolute garbage at it, but I just enjoy singing anyway because it's fun. I can't sleep anyway because my back is fucked up and I'm currently sort of high on painkillers, so it's nice to chat with you all. Damn. I'm so sorry to hear that you have to be on painkillers. And can we ask how you fucked up your back? Is that a story you want to tell? You called my singing out. I called everyone singing out. Like, none of us can sing, that's the thing. Idis can sing though. Idis and Kiona can sing. They're really good at singing. But the rest of us, no. But who gives a fuck? There we go. I'm not going to sing, I'm just gonna be quiet. Do you want to come to Warshawn next year? I would love to. I just don't know when that is or what I'm doing that day. Because it could be that I am at school. It's a bit hard to hear. Is it hard to me? Can you hear? Oh. There we go. Because of work, I have diskbråk. I have no clue how to say that in English. I don't know what that is in Swedish anyway, so... But... I'm guessing that's bad. And, yeah. I'm guessing it's like a leaning thing. You probably been leaning forward too much or something like that. I don't know. I don't know when it is either, but I'm gonna sing at least. Then I'm gonna try to be there. If I don't have anything that's gonna... Like, if I'm not deadly sick or if I'm not in school, I'll be there. Basically a disc between your bones and your spine. Oh my god. Holy shit. That sounds really bad. Oh my god. I hope you have a speedy recovery. I'm wishing you all the well. We all should if we can. Yeah. Bro, you're making my heart melt onto my bed sheets. Yeah, I'm sorry, I should turn off the torch. I mean, the fackle. When you have inside jokes, haha. Is any of you going to Sci-Fi World in December? I'm going to try to go cosplay. I have never heard of Sci-Fi World, so right now I can't say yes or no. I'm gonna go to bed. Didn't sleep that good. Go sleep. Please take care of yourself. Sleep well, and hope you dream of something nice. Hope you dream of my handsome face. Love you too. It's like Comic-Con, but a bit smaller. So, where is it? By the way, because if it's Stockholm, then I can most likely just take the train. Me being big hometown boy. Oh, I didn't shade this part. I forgot to shade that. Wow. Big artist energy. I think I like stopped. I just got very silent, and I think it's because I ran out of things to talk about. Like, I was really energetic at the beginning of the stream and just like talk about whatever the fuck I felt like, and now I'm just like, yeah, so my brain's done. I'm starting to feel a bit tired, but no, I'm not gonna stop yet. I want to get the base shading done at least. Hopefully I'll get something more done. It's in Stockholm. Oh, well that's close. It's like, yeah, I know what that is. It's not close because I live on the outskirts of Stockholm, but like, it's a train right away. I think our show starts at like 14:15, 14:30. Yeah, I don't end at that time on any school day. I think that was a problem last year as well, actually. that we were all in school still. But if I somehow have that day free, then I'll definitely show up. 78th of December, is that? We're gonna check dates. Oh god. Is that is most likely. That is a weekend. I'll look into that, Luna. I'm gonna look into that. We'll see. No, this year it was that you were recovering for top cert. Is it in May then? That's in May. I remember when I had top cert. It was a really important date. Tonks from Harry Potter. Bruh! Oh my god. Okay, I'm coming. You poked my Harry Potter heart. Now I'm definitely going. And I can say fuck Slytherin to her face as well. I need to do that. That was such an iconic moment though. My mentor was actually was at Comic-Con as well and was at the Tom Felton Q&A. And like when I came to school the next day, she was like, "So, what do you have against Slytherins?" I'm like, bruh. No, but like being able to say fuck Slytherins to Tom Felton's face, that's a life experience, alright. There's no mods left in the chat. Oh my god, do I have to do everything myself now? Big sad. I really like the way I draw eyes. That's something that like I've kept throughout the years, drawing eyes in the same way. Or just like shading eyes. I used to draw eyes, like the general shape of the eye, I used to draw way more squarish. And then now it's kind of just like rounded out into this shape. I don't have that merch. I have to do that myself. Annoying. I think I've started doing recently is add a third layer of shading and just kind of go over it all with a very light shading that is just like this basically. And then I like lower it to like that. It barely does anything, but I like doing that. I need to have it up though in the beginning because like otherwise I can't see what I'm doing. I love this song. Somebody came up with a conversation topic. I really don't like musicals. I don't know why I don't like musicals, but I really don't like musicals. And people always like hate me on it. They're like, how can you not like musical? I'm just like, I don't. I think it's really annoying when characters just like can solve a thing with like a tiny like a 5-second conversation, but instead they have to blast out in song and sing for like 3 minutes, and I'm like, please, just like fucking talk instead. I have someone once like came up to me and was like, "You're a fake gay for not liking musicals." I'm like, thanks, question mark? Like, I didn't know my sexuality was based in the point of my interests and not my attraction towards genders. Hello, the alter ego. I haven't seen you before, so welcome. I'm an artist. Yeah, that's the introduction you're getting. We're talking about my hate for musicals and how I'm a fake gay because I don't like musicals, apparently. Some people are really funny though, like, no, you're not actually gay because you don't like musicals. Hey, it's people, man. What has that to do with anything? I know. I'm guessing it's the thing of like, oh, feminine gay guys, and I'm just like, I'm not feminine. Like, almost not feminine at all. I have like, I mean, I enjoy some things that are like stereotypically feminine, but I don't have that stereotypical like flamboyant feminine gay guy vibe. So people are always like, no, no, you're not actually gay. Fucking sure. I shade differently on this computer than on my own. Fun fact. Like, I'm way more tiny with my shading. Does that make sense? We'll say that it makes sense. What are people's favorite games? Cause I have a thing, I have a video idea actually. I wanna like record myself like just eating and then talking about how much I love Mario Galaxy. Because that's like the weird shit that I would actually do in like normal conversations. I have done that on one of my Instagram live streams, but my Instagram live streams are like super chaotic. I love it. Usually I have them at like 3 AM and I talk about literally anything. I usually go into the like mode of me just like going, so I'm gonna talk about this now and y'all are gonna have to listen, and then I like rapid fire talk about something and no one understands shit of what I'm saying because I'm talking at light speed. It's really fun. But yeah, I want to hear what people's favorite games are, because like I said, my favorite is Galaxy. It's been my favorite for a long time. Someone on Instagram told me, hey, you're a lesbian, you go to hell, and I was like, oh yeah, we'll see you there. If every LGBTQ person is going to hell, we're gonna have the best fucking hell party for eternity, and that's all that matters. Like, I will gladly go to hell if it means I get to be with Satan and party. And I mean, no, we're not going to hell. I'm not religious, so I don't believe in those things. So I don't really care when people tell me that I'm going to hell because of my sexuality. I'm just kind of like, all right, can't go something I don't believe in. My favorite game is Butterfly Soup. I knew that. I haven't. I don't know what Butterfly Soup is, like, at all. I don't know what the gameplay is or anything. I'm getting tired. I really like Ori and the Blind Forest. Oh yes, Ori and the Blind Forest is dope. I haven't personally played it, but I've watched Sean's playthrough, and it's one of the games that I fall asleep to, so I have memorized the entire playthrough. But yes, it's really good. The animations and like, oh. I am guessing that I would absolutely love playing it as well, because the reason why I like Mario Galaxy in the sense that I do is not only just like Mario game and like childhood and shit. I absolutely adore the controls in Mario Galaxy, like the parkour controls, where you can just like fucking wall jump and triple jump and like do all of these cool tricks in the air and like get from point A to point B so quickly. And I've just mastered the controls. I speedrun Galaxy, so it's so fucking fun just like jumping from point A to point B in a way that the game hasn't intended you to do, but you can still do, and you can finish everything so much quicker. Yeah, and I'm guessing that's why I would probably enjoy playing Ori and the Blind Forest, because the controls seem to have the same vibe. And I play SSO. From what I remember, SSO is Star Stable Online, I think. I checked it out once when I was like 10, I think. I was really young when I stumbled upon it. I was like, yeah, I'll try this out. It was not my type because I don't like horses and like, yeah, no, I've never really been much in for horses. I did actually take classes for like a year when I was a kid because my friend was doing it and I wanted to be exactly like her. I hated it, but I still did it because I didn't have any personality and I was just turning into her. Don't be like me. Now I actually have a personality. It's a choice. Butterfly Soup. It's a choice-based game, and it's about 4 Asian girls who goes to the same school and they play baseball and fall in love with each other. The best thing about the game: gay shit and memes. I love it. You've sold me. I heard they fall in love with each other, and I was like, yes, I approve. I like that. More of that. I am very loud. Everyone else in the house is asleep. I should not be this loud. But gay shit is all that matters. Oh, I have a conversation topic that is also about games. This is what I love. I can actually talk about things. Wow. So I'm currently in second year of high school, which I don't know the American or British or whatever the fuck equivalent of Swedish schools. So I'm 17, and in Sweden you go in high school for 3 years in my case. I think you can sometimes go 2 years or 4 years, but I'm going 3 years, which is the normal. And in third year, we have a thing called gymnasiearbete, where basically you give yourself an assignment and you have to work on that thing for the entire school year, and you get like, that's like a huge part to your grade, and you either fail it or you don't fail it. And I really want to do something that's related to art, but I've had this like dream since I was a fucking kid. Honestly, I'm still a kid. I've had this dream since I was like a tiny kid, that I wanted to create a game. And now I'm like, I'm gonna make a visual novel as my gymnasiearbete. I think it's just called high school work, basically. That's the translation. I'm gonna make a visual novel, and it's gonna be gay, but it's gonna be extremely depressing, because I enjoy depressing shit. I enjoy games that actually poke at your heart, and I want to make one of those, and it's gonna probably be about like trans people and like the journey of going through being trans and all the emotions and shit. And like, I am fucking excited as shit to create that. I'm also planning on making a choose your own adventure, not in game form, in reading form. So basically you have like an app, you can actually, like, I know I have these like apps and shit that, or like things, what are they called? Programs, there we go, programs that help me make things way easier to like create links. Like basically I can create like a choose your own adventure with just I don't need to know programming, basically. I just need to learn easier versions of programming. So I can actually make a choose your own adventure, and I am so fucking excited because I want to get started like now. I love having huge projects that I work on for a long time. Yes, I'm gonna need voice acting for the visual novel. I'm hitting up many of my friends for voice acting. You're probably gonna have, if you've talked to me, you're probably gonna have a cameo in that because it's gonna be so self-indulgent. Okay, I should read chat. SSO, yeah. And it have grown so much and actually really fun. I grew with Starshine Legacy, and to see how it has developed over the years is amazing. Yeah, seeing how games like evolve throughout the years and just like change and adapt, especially like old Flash games that are still around. It's really fun. Yeah, my favorite line from the game is, "This is America, everyone has a gun." Yeah, accurate. Pretty much America in a nutshell. Or, well, if it isn't my favorite French man. It's dope. Projector. Make sure you choose something you really want to do, and if you do it in a group, make sure you have good people in the group. I fucking suck at working in a group, so I already know that if I'm doing like, I'm not gonna give huge chunks of work to my friends. Like, I'm gonna do the majority of everything myself, and then the things that other people are gonna do, I'm gonna monitor them from like the start to finish to just like actually see if they get it done, and just like know that they're good. I'm giving work to people that I know is actually gonna finish it. That's the thing, or like finish the work I give them. I made the mistake of joining my friends, but they had choose the subject already, and I didn't really like it. Oof, yeah, sounds really rough. But yeah, I'm gonna pick something that, like, I want to get started now. I really want to get started now because like, I've been so like, it's those dreams you've had for such a long time that you can finally do. Because I still have art ideas from years ago that I'm just waiting until I reach the correct level of art, like the level I need to be to actually be able to create those things. And then like, because one example is I drew me and my brother as Mario and Luigi, because I'm the fucking Mario nerd that I am. And I had that idea. I made the drawing in 2017, but I had the idea since 2015. And I was just waiting until I was actually capable of drawing full bodies without stressing over it. But now I'm just like, I can redraw that, it's gonna be even better. If I'm gonna do the voice for a character, I would definitely be the edgy shy kid. I don't have any story ideas yet, that's the thing. I'm probably just gonna include a bunch of blood, because blood. Oh my god. And I'm probably gonna include a lot of like psychological horror, because we love those things. I'm really surprised no one has been like, you are a psychopath. And because of the things that I enjoy. Like, I enjoy intense gore, and like I enjoy all these weird shit. And yeah, I'm what most people would call a strange person. But you know, if I enjoy myself, then that's all that matters. I'm so gonna play this game. There is no game to play yet to actually create it. Ooh, we get to do shading. The blending. The blending of the shading is the best part. That's why I enjoy painting, I think, because like I enjoy blending and it's really fun. And like the textured brush that I have is so much fun to use. Like a thing I got told was that you should never have sketchy line art because it looks unprofessional. And so I just like I was like forcing myself to not have sketchy line art. And then someday I was just like, you know what? Fuck that. And so I just did sketchy line art instead, and it doesn't look unprofessional at all. What the fuck was that person talking about? Like, it looks great. I love it, and that's like sketchy, unfinished art is my favorite kind of art. Honestly, really rough-looking shit. So there's a reason why I draw the kind of art I do. That's why I think that's why my favorite artist is Jane or Apology. That's why I'm been meaning to commission her for ages. And they have this like very rough shading, and also just like very unfinished look to everything. And I adore it so much. The thing is though, I don't know if I should commission Jane for a portrait of just me or of just JJ in a flower crown. Because my base point when people ask for requests, I'm just like, JJ in a flower crown. I spit all over myself. God. Because soft JJ is all that matters. But at the same time, it'd be dope to just like see her draw me, like myself in her style. And that's where the anxiety comes in as well, where I'm like, no, it'd be really weird to ask for a portrait of myself. But at the same time, if someone asked me for a portrait of themselves, I'd be like, yeah, sure. Like, I wouldn't give a fuck. So why am I anxious? I really shouldn't be. So much anxiety, man. And honestly, same. I think some people in my class are getting more and more afraid of me because how much I draw blood, nudity, and melting girls. Same. I used to draw so many nude girls, and people were like, "Are you okay?" And the answer is no. No, yeah, I'm fine. But who gives a fuck? Honestly, who gives an absolute fuck of what other people think? I say as I was just talking about me being anxious over what Jane thinks of me. But like, it's in some cases, like, who gives a fuck about what some people say over your art? Because there's definitely the people out there that are gonna enjoy the nude girls and the melting girls and the blood. And those are the people that matter. Who gives a fuck about the people that dislike it? Because as long as it's not actual criticism, it doesn't give a valid point, and so it's bullshit. I like to think that I have a very good mentality when it comes to my art, because I've never been the person that's like comparative or like comparing myself to other artists in like a very deep way of like, oh no, they draw so much better than me. I can see, because like I do say that like, oh, Jane is a much better artist than me, but I'm also a good artist. That's the thing, like I am actually proud over my work and I actually enjoy drawing, so I don't let it get to me when I see someone else be good at art as well, because like two people are allowed to be good at the same thing. And we're both good in our own ways. She's a fucking master at everything, and I'm the master at some things. Jane is not the person I should be comparing myself to. But yeah, no, just do whatever the fuck. yeah, it doesn't matter. There will always be those who likes it and those who don't. So why not just draw what the want? Yeah, exactly. Just draw whatever the fuck. Draw what you like. Draw what you enjoy. Draw for yourself, man. Don't draw for someone else. Unless they pay you. You have to draw for someone else. Someone said to me a few days ago, are you thinking of becoming a prostitute? I was like, yeah. Y'all, if I can get paid money out of anything, just hire me. Mood. You know, okay, artist is like the least paid job. Is that English? I don't think that's English. You won't get paid as an artist. Like, you're gonna be fucking broke for the rest of your life, and I'm fine with that. So, yeah, I'm most likely gonna end up as a prostitute or something, I don't know. But a happy prostitute. I don't know if people can notice, but I'm getting very tired, and I talk about things that I should not talk about. You can definitely notice. I'm gonna get the shading done though, that's the thing. It's not gonna be the full shading. I need some... I was like, oh no, yeah, I could probably start drawing Marvin too. I'm like, psych, you're a slow artist. Like, oh shit. No, I'm slow during live streams. That's the thing I've noticed. Like, I draw way slower during live streams because, especially in the beginning of them, because I have so much energy and so many people are talking, I just kind of want to talk about everything, and so I just like put down my pen and start talking instead. That's why you should have a webcam, because then you can notice when I'm like, oh, well, he's not drawing anymore. It's, one thing, every Monday and every Thursday, I go to like a social hangout place for LGBTQ people, in like teenage ages. It's really dope. I met so many wonderful people there, and it's so much fun going there because everyone's like really fun. But the thing is, it's after school, and me being both autistic and introverted, I get tired from social stuff so fucking easy. Like, I can, like, being in school for a day, every single time I get home, I just go for a nap for 2 hours because I get so exhausted of just being in school. So due to these hangouts being like after school, the people that are there are just seeing this like tired, quiet man that's just like sitting in the corner sleeping, and they're like, you're such a non-energetic person, you like never talk about stuff, you're just so quiet all the time. I'm just like, I'm sorry. No. It's funny how pictures of me are different, because like they don't see me as an energetic person, and then the people, because like if someone asks me like, oh, explain yourself with one word, I'm like, loud, energetic piece of shit. That's not one word, that's multiple words. Explain, like, yeah, I'm a loud person. I'm a very loud person. So if I'd said that to them, they'd be like, no, you're not. And then I was hanging out with some people from that place after, or like outside of that, like event planning thing. We were just at my place, and they just saw me actually be like not tired for once, and I was just like bouncing on furniture, being fucking up in the roof and shit, and they were like, oh my god. They for once saw me for the energetic man that I am. I have an eyelash in my eye. Fun fact. Wearing glasses is so fucking annoying. A loud, funny dude who looks great in a bunny hat. Hell yeah, that's me, alright. I didn't see any of the videos of me in a bunny hat until my birthday, where Isra was like spamming videos of me and she included that one. And I looked fucking, I looked really funny. Like, me just fucking crouching-ish, flipping ears and staring up at the sky with my 5 glasses on. It was really, it looked really funny. It's so weird how I just say something and I go completely silent. I am God. I see everything. That's the quote of the day. It's not today. I said that before. It's actually funny because some people say like you seem like a person that would have like ADD or ADHD because of your train of thought, and I'm like, I don't though. It's funny. I'm just like, no, I don't have those things. I'm just a train wreck in general. Without any diagnosis. Because I did take a test for Asperger. I really like saying that. ASD, that's what I can call it. And they're like, yeah, you got that. I'm like, well, that explains a hell of a lot. But then they were like, no, you don't have anything else though. Like, I'm like, okay, oh, okay. I was expecting some sort of like, no, you have like severe ADHD. I'm like, oh, but no, I don't have, which is like, I mean, I'm guessing it's a thing of like, because ASD and ADHD and ADD and all that stuff, it's very overlapping. There's just like small things that are different. And something that's very prominent, that's like a very clear ASD thing that I have is hyperfixations. Where I'm basically like, I obsess over things beyond like the point of okay. Like when I have, right now you can probably notice that my hyperfixation is Jacksepticeye. Cause I can't shut the fuck up about him. Like someone like talks about like, yeah, so I had lunch today, and I can just go, bruh, so Jacksepticeye, and they're like, oh my god. So yeah, I have the big autism, and it's really sad how people have this picture of like autism as like this horrible thing, with like, oh, they're like people that can't talk normally and like all that things, and I'm just like, no, we're not horrible people. we're just people that want to be like normal humans. And it's like, people are like, no, you have a very low case of ASD. I'm like, no, I have a different case of ASD. It's like, because autism comes in different shapes, different versions for everyone. Like, not every person with autism is gonna act the same, but we all have autism, that's the thing. So when people go like, no, you're still like normal though, I'm like, no, I'm a person with autism. Like, it's a part of my identity. And I mean, I'm very proud over being able to say that I have ASD. Like, people say like, it's that thing of like, I see it as a superpower. Cause I know a lot of things about the things that matters to me. Like, I've been drawing for 8 years. Not many people can do that. And I say it's the thing of like, yeah, because of the fact that I have ASD, I've been able to do that for a long time. And also I know a hell of a lot about Jacksepticeye, and I know a hell of a lot about the things that matters. The problem is though, because I usually hyperfixate over things that like in society wouldn't be seen as necessary things. Like, for example, some people, I know one of my friends, they are extremely interested in like science and cars. He's like obsessed, like he has a hyperfixation basically, and because of the things, though, like cars are something that he would need to know because people drive cars. You use those in your everyday life, and like knowing things about cars is something that you can use. And science just means that you'd have a great like you use them in school, and like knowing a lot of science things would actually like benefit you. So like when people compare me and him, they always say that like, no, you you're more stupid. You have a more stupid case of autism. I'm like, that's not how it works. It's just that I'm interested in things that aren't seen as important things. Because if I was, I know an extreme amount about Jacksepticeye, and he knows an extreme amount about science, but only one of them is seen as a good thing. And that's something I fucking hate, because people usually just bill my interest and all that shit. Sorry. Just because of it not being useful. It's really... this is turning into me ranting. What have people been talking about? I haven't seen anything. I managed to give Amelia and Brian Descartes one of those hats at London Comic Con, and they had it in one of their oh my god, that's fucking dope. I hope you really, like, I hope they were nice. I hope they were really nice. They seem like people that would be nice. I don't watch their streams because I don't have time, and I can't find myself to actually sit down and watch them. But from what I've seen, they seem like really nice and sweet people. So a thing that bugs me really at work is when my colleagues talk weird with patients with autism or any other kind of disorder, and I'm like, no, they're an adult, don't talk baby talk with them. Yeah, I got diagnosed about 2 years ago. It wasn't that long ago, if you think about like the grand scheme of things. So I had already like grown up being treated as a person that don't have autism. So it's called masking, where you kind of like don't do like, you don't listen to your autism. Like basically stimming, if people know what that is, it's basically like when you release energy by like flapping your hands, or like basically like relieving energy through motions, or like saying things and all that shit. That's something that I did, but I didn't know that it was related to my autism, which is really funny how I just found out about that years later. But like some people like avoid doing those things because they're told that it's weird or like stupid or like out of place. So most things like talking, I've grown up not stuttering and all that stuff, because like I've been treating in a sense of like, you can't do those things because they're weird. So I just stopped doing those things. I kind of got some things that are pretty sad. I got told by my mom that like I suddenly act like I have autism, or like some things that didn't bother me before suddenly bothers me, and it's like, no, it's literally just the fact that like now I'm actually allowed to say these things open without being judged. Like when I was younger, I couldn't eat, like I used to said like, oh, I can't eat these things, and my parents would be like, no, but just fucking eat it. And now recently, like I've been saying that more to specific things, and I've been saying like, it sounds really stupid, but it's like things that actually matters to me specifically is when you have vegetables on or like food on a plate, and it's things that I don't really know what it is, or like sauces and shit. You kind of like, when I take the food, I have to place it in like different from each other. Like I have to place vegetables across from the rest of the food, and I have to place like the rice across from the rest, and then if I want to mix it up when I sit down, because I can't, like it's a thing of like, I obviously can, it's not gonna kill me if the like cucumbers like touch the sauce or like has a bit of sauce on it, but like I fucking hate it so much. I hate seeing sauce on my vegetables. I can't eat it. It's just impossible. I need nuance. And that's something that I've been doing. Like I used to not say anything. I used to just not saying anything and then throw them away. because otherwise I got, like, people told me that, like, no, you're just whining, shut the fuck up and eat your vegetables. And now I actually, like, tell my parents that, like, can I get new cucumbers? They're touching the sauce. And in the start, like I said, my mom was kind of like, you didn't complain about this before, why are you complaining now? But it has become better where they're kind of realizing that, like, okay, so he just didn't say shit. It was always bothering him. That was apparently the end of that train of thought. I hate the word normal. It's nothing against you, but I just fucking despise it. Nothing is normal, and being normal to me is boring. Everyone is different and everyone is weird. That's not way. Yeah, I agree though. Like, the word normal is overrated. And it's like, everyone is weird. But it's that thing of, like, we are supposed to act in some certain ways, apparently. And that's just how it is, I guess. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do this in a different way. If I just do this, and then I take away the things that aren't supposed to be shaded. Big brain. Wait. No, wait. No, yeah, they're... And then we... Okay, great. I definitely know how to artist. Can it not do that? Fine, I can do that, okay. People are wondering what I'm doing. I'm changing some of the shading to a different color because I use blue to shade warm colors, or I use blue to shade cold colors, and then I use red to shade warm colors. Fun fact. And then I put the layer on multiply because I don't know color theory. I also hate the word flawless, especially when people say it in a serious way. Everything has its flaws, whatever the fuck it is. Bruh, don't say sorry for ranting. This is literally what this stream has turned into. We're all just complaining. And that's just how complaining is good sometimes. But yeah, I mean, I hate, especially like now, it's a thing, the cancel culture and shit. Probably people talk about it all the time. Just like, if you make a small, tiny mistake, you are finished and there's nothing you can do about it. You're not gonna be able to save yourself. Of just like, no, you're not allowed to make any sort of mistakes whatsoever. And I think that's just fucking stupid. Like, we all make mistakes. That's a part of being human. Like, I said a few days ago, like, mistakes builds a human. Because, like, if you don't make mistakes, then what do you know what is right? There's gotta be something that's wrong for you to know what is actually right. Oh god. Oh yeah, I put this like that. I can't do that then. I really like this song. It's very nice. Okay. And then I do. Looks way better. I didn't do some shading. That's a problem. Luna, you're not an artist, right? I'm sorry if it sounds rude, but you don't draw things like for a lot. So what is it like seeing someone like draw and just not really know what the fuck they're doing? Because like when I see someone like drawing and I watch speed paints and things, I just know what they're doing. Like I can just see like, oh yeah, you're using this layer and they're using this like thing, and I can like kind of analyze what they're doing. It's just like, yeah, they're using these settings. Oh wait, this song. Fun fact, I made this song. If you see in the scrolling, the artist is SealiteDraws. It's me. But just like, yeah, how does it feel to not know what's going on? Because I've forgotten what it's like to do that. Can you send this playlist to me? Yeah, I'll send it afterwards. It's my stream chill playlist. I add to it occasionally. It's all of this. The point is that all of the music in this is non-copyrighted. That's why I have it. But it's also just a chill playlist. I've made more music. I do music in my spare time. That's one of the that's a thing that I call a hobby, just because I don't get paid for it. But I do music in my spare time, and I've made a bunch of new songs that I really want to put up as an album on YouTube. I'm just really scared because like it's not the kind of music that you'd expect from me. It's basically this kind of music. It's just chill vibes and just like basically the album is called Feelings of Today. And I basically sit down an entire day and make a song based on the mood of that day. Yeah, I think I made one song based on Jamie because I was thinking about Jamie for that day. It's really fun hearing that song because it's basically his personality in the music, like music for Jamie. Yeah. Oh, and also artist should be a fucking middle name because you write, draw, and make music, and it's all fucking amazing. No, stop! Oh, my heart. Oh no, don't say those things. Oh no, I got all soft. Oh no, thank you. It's so sweet. I got speechless. It's really sweet. Okay, I enjoy doing things. I'm a very creative person. It's something I know. And I take pride in being able to create things. I've been writing for longer than I've been drawing. Stop. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry, don't do this. I'm just fascinated over how the details builds up. I have no clue what you're doing, but it's fascinating. It's dope. I mean, it's the thing as an artist that you're just like, you stare at a thing for so long that you don't really see the... Because I do get fascinated by art. Like, I can... We'll go with Jane as an example, because Jane. like I can see her artwork and just like fucking stare at it for hours, because it's fucking amazing. Like I get mesmerized by the art because it's like, damn, how in the fuck. But then at the same time, when people do that, when people do that to my art, I'm just kind of like, why? Because I don't see like the same sense of like amazement. It's like, yeah, no, I've been doing this for like, you stare at a thing for so long that you just see all the mistakes that you can't fix, basically. I don't know if I should lower this layer. I should. That looks way better. I'm almost done with the shading, by the way. Oh god, I should clip in mask first. And as soon as I've finished the shading, I shall end the stream, because I need to go to bed as well. Oh god. I just have some last minute details that I need to do. Because right now I'm just listening and almost falling asleep since I'm really tired. Well, go to bed. You don't have to stay here. You've been here for 2 hours already. It's already enough. Like, take care of sleep. Sleep is important. I say yes, I stay up fucking half the night. All the time. Well, I'm a bit fucking... angry noises. Don't lag now, please. Stop. Can it not do that? That'd be great. There we go. God. Also, normally I'm at work this time, so I don't know what a sleep schedule is. I mean, if you work at night, like I can definitely see myself working at night though. Like, it must be so nice to work at night, because that's when the brain is actually alive and awake. At least on my part, I work the absolute best late at night because I'm a night owl. I just function better. It was a great stream. Livestream, the Artstream is so soft. Hope that you sleep well. Thank you, and I hope you sleep well too. Hope you dream about buff girls. I'm just assuming that's something you want to dream about. I don't know. You talked about how gay you are. I think gay girls enjoy buff girls. Man, I am just peppering in details into this. God. I'm almost done, I swear. I'm not gonna keep people here for long. And then one tiny, not one, that's like 3 more things that I usually do. I don't know have a shortcut for that. Gradient. Take a very light yellow and go in like that. And boom, lighting. It's called cheating. I don't want to fucking put in effort. No. Then you have that, and then you do that, and you get more shading. Wow. And then, because still, I don't know color theory, so I usually just take a soft-ish pink and I fill the entire thing with that. When I do soft light, lower it, and it looks matching as fuck. Fun fact. Art hacks with Sealite. And since it's supposed to be more bluish, it's not the correct way. I changed it to more purple and it looks colder. And then last thing, eye shines. Ooh. Yeah, I'll do the last tiny details myself. How do I save on this computer? Save. I haven't saved the entire stream. Oh, risky artist. Play on edge here. Okay, but thank you all for joining me. Thank you for spending your 2 hours with me. It was really fun. We talked about a lot of shit. And I hope you all have a good night's sleep, or a good morning, or a good day, or whatever the fuck, depending on where you are, at what time it is. I'm gonna go to bed at least. Stay cranky. Goodbye.